sensational.
Okay, right, it is the 54 of Ega Pratama that still has the advantage.
And unless you go up there and watch it, you can't believe how steep it is, how they drop off.
They close up on that leading trio, so he comes out of the corner. The leading trio still have the advantage, but only just. The white helmet of Karpushin in second place. Then
The edge of the world here, back into first gear through the left-hander, and then
Morelli over, but it's not green there, so that doesn't matter. Marco Morelli has the advantage. Riate in third. Down the hill they go. Absolutely superb stuff. It's 106.
accelerate their short shift second, third into fourth, and drive through fourth.
Kinder Pradipa, the man who finished second, who did all the leading yesterday, is in second place. 64 kilometres an hour, 102 miles an hour. They get up to 194 kilometres an hour before gear.
Absolutely sensational. This is faster and faster and faster through the left-hander up into fifth.
These three absolutely drilling it now, Peter. They are over a tenth of a second quicker, maybe even.
Well, they scrub off speed into the left-hander here, climbing the hill in fourth gear.
And 200 kilometres an hour, 125 miles an hour, and on the brakes they are again and back into second.
It's 2/10 or 3 ahead of everybody else that last lap around, and that is making the difference. We're all the way up here in fourth. Karpushin just cut across the front of Riate. Sorry there, Peter. That was
an incredible part of the circuit.
And you don't want to get sucked in like Hakim Danish almost did there into that left ball with Riate leading what's now really the chasers. We're looking at Zenmitani, the Japanese rider, just behind us. Inspired, so close. They're being ultra brave through there. But look at Gonzalez just waiting to pounce on a bunch of these. And they're so easy to run off, run wide, click the wheel of the rider in front of you, something like that. And now we are by Kevin Schwantz. That's why he runs the number 34. But look out front, Ramadipa now into the lead. Riders are coming down the waterfall. They fan out 3 abreast towards the penultimate curve. Riate up to the end, all downhill on towards the back straight. Peter, I'll remind you what you said. Surely no one's going to get away with it. Or ahead of Morelli and Beñat Fernandez.
But Brian Riate is not letting them go. Look, he's there in fourth place.
Karpushin doesn't want to give an inch, but he's forced to. He cuts back up the inside. They go off the track. Over, run away with it. What is Veda Pratama? It's like he's got an earpiece listening to our commentary. He's gone.
He's close into them, and he's going to lock on to the rear of the number 7, Beñat Fernandez in third.
Front of the black stuff, in towards the final corner. Riate has to give way and move back down into third. What are you talking about, old man? I'm off.
Yeah, he's gone, isn't he? But no, Brian will catch him. Come on, Brian.
They go down the hill.
And Ramadipa's lead was short-lived, but Morelli took him straight back. He's saying, no, I'm place.
Yeah, he went from first to third just on the scrub and the brakes into the left hand.
He knows what he's doing, man. He knows what he's doing wherever he is. There's the number 11 of David Gonzalez.
Need to lead this race. I've got the pace. I don't want to get overtaken in towards turn 1. You're following me, but the
next Karpushin that leads again, and still 15 laps to go. My goodness,
picking up the slipstream of Brian Riate. Has to back out of it as Brian sweeps into the left-hander.
Really smart. He knows he just needs to get out front and absolutely go for it. None of this tapping the rear seat unit. Rubbish.
I don't know how heart rate will stand this. Up the inside, it's the number 11 of David Gonzalez.
And as long as the guys behind are not silly, I'm sure that Brian will.
That's right. But he only qualified 15th. He was on the 5th row of the grid. So, you know, if it's Pace who has a look.
Oh, someone's down in the background. Oh, it was Danish. Danish went down.
Will catch Veda. Of course, there is the question of what gearing have they chosen. Has Veda
is quicker or than he was running in qualifying? Maybe the bike isn't really set up to do this.
Now by 12 points. Here's what happened. He cuts up the inside, tries to. He goes.
Chosen a gearing, perhaps the lower gearing that he doesn't need the slipstream.
But he's a bright, wily rider, and he'll make the best of the situation. Certainly. There's the 51.
He's got a lot of corner speed. Too much. He lost the front twice over the second time. He didn't catch it. Real Marco Morelli's weekend just going from bad to worse at the moment. I mean, he's
one of Brian Riate. He'll be late on the brakes at the bottom there. He goes from 4th to 3rd. Was it Carter Thompson he'll be clipped actually?
I think so.
Whatever.
Started from the back of the grid, but he's not made any inroads here at all. You know, a multiple race winner. Perfect line choice from the 95 of Morelli there, guarding his line well and truly, not sacrificing.
Once they got away with it anyway.
We're on board with Danish now. He goes there and oh no, a podium finisher in Rookies Cup. He was on the rider sent to the back of the grid for the slow riding in qualifying, but icing his run through the penultimate turn into this final corner they come. Going to get a big drive up the hill. Mitani goes and there was Fernandez in front of him.
Oh, my goodness.
Wow, he crossed the line in 25th position. Not ideal for him whatsoever. Christian neck and neck with Ramadipa there. They nearly come to blows out of the final corner for lap
Right, back with the lead. It's Brian Iriarte who has the advantage over Capuchin in the white helmet.
Daniel Jr., who was started from the third row from Fox to go. Peter, this is where it really changes. They fan and weave across the start and finish straight.
Gonzalez is in third place.
And you've got Morelli in there as well, Peter.
Where did he come from?
He's made a move up towards 16th along with Zembitani.
And Benyat Fernandez
In towards turn one. Uriarte goes up the inside. He
into the
just
lead.
makes. How'd you do that, Marco? Wow, you've woken up, haven't you?
That's right. Of course, he didn't come. He was
Fernandez. He's got up to 11th place. They're now into 10th place actually, and he came off the back of the
Does it stick?
And we were saying, could Mitani do what he did yesterday when he finished lane start yesterday, but that was a penalty. He started from 15th, his qualifying position today, but still.
So it's only taken him a lap and a half to get all the way up into the top 10.
And there, when he finished 5th after coming off the back of the grid, well, he's already up into 4th place briefly, back to 15th to 5th kind of thing. Right, so it is Iriarte on the 50.
Can be
Veda
done.
still leading.
It can be done then. So a great start for those guys, but the others, they'll be
5th just now.
Oh, big moment for Benyat Fernandez then as Marco Morelli comes up at the inside.
Capuchin in the white helmet, 17 around the outside. Gonzalez in.
Hoping for a much better start tomorrow. Someone's down in the background, Peter. Couldn't see who it was, but it looks. Oh, it's Ramastor side there. We got Uriarte looking back from second place. No, in the lead actually now is Uriarte. So
Side in third place.
Christian Daniel Jr., the number 70, up and has gone down, unfortunately, tumbling down our timing screens, and it really impacted Benyat Fernandez. And someone else has gone down. There you go. He wasn't letting them get away. He's back in front, in charge, in command. 8th place, well, just off the back of the leading group then. So a lot of the riders who maybe had a little two in there as well. A few riders going wide there. I wonder what on earth is happening here in Rookies Cup Race 2.
Yeah, and the way he rode yesterday was just so superb. He sat
A bit left in the tank come after the end of free practice and qualifying. Look a lot better here today as we see. It looks like it was Tinez, the Venezuelan, tumbling down our timing screen, as well as Benyat Fernandez.
there right on the tail with the confidence that he said that he knew that he could.
Morelli now moved up into third.
Yeah. I mean, Morelli's a guy who